Absolutely. Woohoo! And absolutely the right track. We are on the right track. Thank you, because that's what we're exploring. This is the month of love. Welcome to February, the month of love, all month. We're going to be focused on love. That's our theme for this month. And love is a many splendored thing, right? Love means so many different things. We can love our children. We love our spouse. We love our partner. We can make love. We love a beautiful song. We love the aroma of freshly baked bread. Ooh, or the taste of really fine chocolate. We can love the aroma and the visual appeal of beautiful flowers, right? We can love the work we do. We can love our spiritual guru, master, teacher. We can love God. We can love the planet, therefore taking better care of it. And our love for humanity is what gives rise to compassion. So this one little 4-letter word has so many different meanings. It has so many different experiences. It describes so many different experiences. We use the same word to express what we're attracted to, what we desire, what we're passionate about, what makes our hearts sing, what we're attached to, what we need. And some different cultures have kind of a better understanding of this. And they have multiple words to describe, what we're talking about here. In Greek, they have 4 words. They have agape, which is that universal, unconditional love. They have eros, which is romantic love. They have philia, which is friendship, which is, I think, where they probably, the city Philadelphia probably came from, city of brotherly love. I don't know this for sure, but I think it's a good guess. And storge, which is family love. Now, in Arabic, there are multiple words to describe love. And apparently in Sanskrit, there are 96 words that they use to describe these various experiences that we use one word for. That kind of says something about us, I think. Like the Inuit have 30 words to describe snow because it's really important to them, right? It's in every aspect of their lives. Well, love is pretty important to us, right? It's in every aspect of our lives, or should be. I am on a campaign. We need more words. Love deserves more words. And in the meantime, we just need to keep, describing and clarifying what we're talking about. And so far, what we're talking about is just the emotion, the feeling, the need, right? But we know that there is a larger sense of this. We know that there's a higher expression of love that we probably have all felt. And that's that power and that presence. It is that power of love and that essence from which everything is created, from which the entire universe comes forth. It's that divine power of love and essence that we are created out of. That's our essence. We are the essence of love. Let's say that together. I am the essence of love. And this kind of love really doesn't need an object. It's not about loving something or someone. It's more of a quality, right? It's a quality of our beingness. And Charles Fillmore wrote about this. He says, God does not love anybody or anything. God is the love in everybody and everything. God is love. Man becomes loving by permitting that which is God to find expression in word and act. Yeah, right? So we as spiritual beings expressing in this human dimension are this love in action. We are that divine love in action. That's where we are. And we can connect with that source through the portal of our heart. I see some people already connecting there. The portal of our, this is where all the great masters and teachers and gurus throughout, history have located that place where we are one with the infinite, which is love. Right? And this is where Charles Fillmore located one of our 12 powers, the power of love, right here. The 12 powers, for those of you who may be new, are various points kind of in our energetic body that are access to specific qualities of our spiritual power. And the power of love is one of them. They're all who we are. And the more that we use them and understand them and use them, the more they become active in our lives. Same with the power of love. Right? And it's also the place where we are connected with humanity. And we access it through spiritual practice. We can also access it through being of service in the world. Right? We experience ourselves as the power of love and action every time we share of our gifts and our time in service to others. Yeah, I'm sure you've felt that. Whether that's helping a neighbor or, donating to a food bank or donating warm clothes to those in need, which is one of the things we do here, or it's feeding an army of people in need like Chef Andres does. Or it's one of the many wonderful things that the new outreach team has decided to do, to be love in action. It's really exciting. And it's all of the times that we come together in service of this community. So we are activating, every time we do this, we're activating that power of love within us. And it ripples out. It's not just in us, right? We're all connected energetically. So it ripples out to touch others. And it's an energy, right? It's an energy that people can feel. It's palpable. In fact, they've done studies where people have just witnessed somebody helping someone else, being of service to someone else, and their chemistry changes. Their brain chemistry changes. Just witnessing. Let alone actually doing it. So you can imagine if you are, every time that you are in service, that you're that power of love in action, you're generating this energy of love, and it's healing. It's really healing. You're really creating sort of an energy vortex that is healing, and healing can happen in that. Healing can happen. Spiritual, emotional, physical, even healing can happen. The power of love is also an attractive power. It's an energy that attracts to us all good things. Fillmore said that love is the drawing power of the mind. That love is the drawing power of the mind. And you've probably had that experience before. And so the more love that we can generate more often through spiritual practice, through acts of service, through praying with others, through a practice of gratitude, engaging in a practice of gratitude, through just being with people that we love, or pets that we love, in places that we love, The more we do that more often, the more that we are generating this energy of love, this energy healing, attractive energy of love, which is very real. And so, into that energy of love, if we place consciously positive thoughts and intention in that energy, again, they ripple out into our lives in life-expanding, joyous, abundant ways. And if we do this together, we get together and we generate that love energy together, now we're talking, right? Now we've got a power that can really have the power to shift things. And again, I see a lot of nodding heads. We know this, right? In our hearts, we know this. We've experienced it before. And we can't always get there. Sometimes somebody does something that hurts us or causes us to doubt our faith in humanity. And we don't feel so loving. We just have a difficult time getting there. There's something in the way, because love is our natural state. It is our natural state. So something's getting in the way. And what I think it is, mostly, is the story that we tell ourselves. The story we're telling ourselves. So, many of you know, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to spill the tea. And not just to tell you, but just to share with you my process around this whole thing. So last week, the person that we hired as our admin person, who had been here for 3 months, who we invested hours and hours of training and mentoring and, supporting, up and quit. Just no notice, no warning, just sent us an email saying, effective immediately, I'm out of here. And the board and I, all week, have been scrambling to figure out who's going to take what job, who's going to cover what, because this is a pivotal role here. And so the place doesn't collapse. Like, who's going to do what? How are we going to get this covered? How are we going to get through this week? And, I think we all started feeling really resentful. Well, okay, I'll just speak for myself. I was feeling really resentful and angry, and of course, a lot of it fell on my shoulders, and Chris, and Maria, and Cheryl, and the more that I had to do the tasks of an office manager, the less time I had to actually be a minister, and the more angry I got. Yes, I'm a minister. I am angry. Really angry over here. Grr. Well, I tell ya. And then we found out more things that made me even angry. I just don't feel like I have been this angry in a long time. Well, I've been on a spiritual path long enough to know that it's pretty unhealthy to be in that resentful place. Not healthy.
I gotta get my talk on love done.
That's right. This is the month of love. I gotta work on a talk on love. Oh my God. How will I do that? Right? And I knew I was going to have to get to forgiveness pretty quickly. But I didn't want to skip a step. And here's the step I don't want to skip is I want to feel my feelings. I got to feel my feelings, process them, release them in a healthy way. So the grr, yeah. A lot of yelling this week. Not at anybody in particular. Oh no, maybe my husband once. But in my private space, process it. We got to get it out, because if we don't, if we try to just stuff it in, it just gets toxic, right? So then it began to release a little bit. And then I did the smartest thing anybody can do. I contacted our prayer team and I asked for prayer. The smartest thing anyone can do. And I have to tell you, the prayers that these amazing people were in prayer, and the prayers that they wrote and sent to me, just shifted everything. It just shifted for me. When people say, why do you call it a 3-minute miracle? That's the miracle, is the shift in perception, the shift in heart. It was a shift in heart. So, amazing prayer team. So that's beginning to release, right? And now I can tell myself a different story. See, I just shared the story with you. That's the story I was holding on to. So I need to change a different story. And so looking beyond, looking a little larger, I am realizing this is a person in pain, in deep pain. And when you're in pain, you're not thinking too clearly. In fact, you kind of feel like you are in a bubble of your own pain. You ever felt that way? I'm in a bubble of my own pain. I can't even see outside of that anything happening out here because I'm just enclosed in this thing. So that's it. That was the key for me to be able, as I changed the story, to be able to get to the understanding, to be able to get to forgiveness, which is where I needed to go, right? And as I've said here many times before, the key to being able to forgive anyone is to remember that everyone does the best they possibly can with the consciousness they have at the time. Everyone. No one excluded. We all do the very best we can with the consciousness that we have at the time. And so then when we realize that, it's easy to forgive. It's easy. So then forgiveness becomes a thing and a healing and a releasing, and now the space is clear. Now the space is clear, and I can begin to see what a lot of you have already seen and have told me. We're clearing the space. We're clearing the space for the perfect person to come and be our admin person, who is every bit as smart and as skilled and talented as she was, and she was, but also is in alignment with our spiritual community, who is, considers this part of their spiritual community. Would you all hold that with me? Yeah, let's hold that together. Because again, we're now generating this attractive power of love, right? The resentment, all that's out of the way. So now we're returning to our natural state of love, which is an attractive force. And doing it together, wow, we're really bringing it in. Bringing it in. So, returning to this natural state of love that we are, and being love in action, is something that we need to work on. The natural state doesn't always come so naturally to us. Sometimes we just have to work at it. And it's really, we don't have to create it. We just have to get rid of all the stuff that's in the way of it, right? And then focus on opening to what's already here. So I'd like to share a practice with you now that can help us really connect with that infinite love within us, so that we're generating that energy of love in our lives and it can radiate out to the world. Would you like to do this with me? Yes. Okay. All right, so I invite you to sit back. Take a deep breath. Yeah. Close your eyes if it's comfortable, or just gaze softly down. And focus your awareness now on your heart center. Allow your consciousness, your thoughts, to begin to drop down into your heart. And breathe there for a moment. Feel and know that this is where you are connected with that infinite power. That source of all love. That infinite love that powers the universe, that created you, that expresses as you. It's right here. Right here. Breathe that in. Feel that you are immersed in this presence of love that is surrounding you. It is what you are. You can never be separate from it. Like a wave can never be separate from the ocean, you can never be separate from this power of love. And so I invite you from this place to affirm either gently aloud or to yourself the following affirmation: I am immersed in divine love. Together, I am immersed in divine love. Again, I am immersed in divine love. One more time. I am immersed in divine love. Breathe. Feel the reality of what you've just affirmed. It's all around you. In every square centimeter of space all around you and within you. And then let's affirm this statement together. Love is what I am. Together. Love is what I am. Again. Love is what I am. And again. Love is what I am. Breathe. And one more affirmation we'll do together. This one is, love is what I offer the world. Together. Love is what I offer the world. Again. Love is what I offer the world. Deep breath once again. Love is what I offer the world. Just focus this idea of this love that you have generated radiating out to the world. Radiating out to the world, this infinite love. As if you were a broadcasting tower. All right, take a deep breath. Begin to bring your awareness back. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So I encourage you to incorporate this in your meditation practice this month, the month of love. And for the Wednesday midweek meditations, this will be the, the meditation that I'll offer, and then that means that it will be archived and you can go back and listen to it over and over again for the month of February, as we're generating this healing energy of love. And if something is tempted to get in the way of that, remember these 3 things. Feel your feelings, process it, release it in a healthy way. 2, tell a different story. Really explore the story you're telling yourself, and then open to perhaps a different understanding, a larger understanding. And then 3, forgive, using this idea, the key, that everybody does the best they possibly can with the consciousness that we have at the time. Then that clears it, and the path is clear, and now we can return to our natural state of love. Right? Okay? Willing to do that with me this month? Yes. All right. Yay. Namaste. Hi. If this video has inspired you, opened your heart, expanded your consciousness, filled you with hope, empowered you in some way, we encourage you to support what we offer here at Unity Center of Peace by making your donation now. And thank you.